I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for The Silent Twin, Chapter 20. Dear Diary. She had everything I did not. A handsome husband, beautiful twin girls, money, a career. Then came the day that changed everything. Olivia running in with tear-streaked face. Something had happened to Abigail. Inwardly, I smiled. Whatever it was, I could turn it to my advantage. Abigail had fallen into a deep hole. She didn't know what to do. She was so scared. I told Olivia it was too late, that Abigail had been swallowed up by the land. Face was a picture. I think she actually wet herself. I said that I would be here, protect her. All she had to do was not speak a word. Detectives note, Abigail Duncan. 5 days gone. The police have arrived, but I can't let them take Doreen away, not before she tells me what she did with Abigail. Her life depends on what happens next. Please, Fiona. Doreen, tell me, where have you left her? Wait, why is there Abigail there with a look? Doreen glances. I'm assuming they just mixed that up. Doreen glances at Olivia, giving her a wink before the police put her in the back of a car. You've got to make her tell. Why won't she tell? You look at Olivia. Doreen wasn't responsible for Abigail's disappearance. I don't understand. A sluggish, sick feeling descends over you in preparation for what lies ahead. There's one more person who knows what happened to Abigail that day. Nick and Joanna are holding hands, clinging to each other like a raft in a storm. They follow your gaze. To Olivia. You can't be serious. Not our Olivia. Why else has she been silent? She did something bad and is afraid to tell anyone. No, she would have told me. Doreen's lying. She's taken her daughter, and it's all my fault. You heard her. Doreen's mission was to hurt you, not your daughter. When Abigail went missing, all she did was sit back and enjoy the show. Using turmoil to distort your memories, fill you with guilt, and play on your worst fears. But I'll talk to her. Let me talk to Olivia alone. But I only need to know where she left her. You've got to trust me. It's in no one's interest to prosecute a child. Nick and Joanna nod their permission. You approach Olivia. You bend down and take her by the hand. I'll tell her no need to be scared anymore. It's just her life, and it's in her hands now. Nothing, she'll talk when she's ready. There's no need to be scared anymore. Olivia, you've nothing to be frightened of anymore. Did Fiona frighten you? Is that why you couldn't tell me? Olivia nods, her eyes filling with tears. Sweetheart, listen to me. Fiona was not your friend. She lied because she wanted to hurt your family. I'm a police officer, and I tell the truth. Do you understand? Olivia nods again, dislodging, tears balancing on her long blonde lashes. You thumb the tears away as they trickle down her cheeks. I promise I will keep you out of trouble. She's dead. Olivia sobs as she blurts out the words. There's no time to spare. Olivia, listen to me. I want you to talk me through what happened that day. Olivia hesitates, her large moon eyes glistening with sorrow. We were playing hide and seek. I counted and she hid, and I looked in the cow shed and found Daddy. She must mean when she walked in on Nick and Matt. We can't get into that now. That's a conversation for Nick and Johanna need to have on their own. That's okay, Olivia. Tell me about Abigail. I wanted to talk to her because I was sad. Abby wouldn't listen. She said she wanted to play. I was upset and I told her I'd found a better place to play. Somewhere secret. And you took her there? Yes. It's a hole in the ground. It goes way down. I tried to tell Abby about Daddy, but she wouldn't believe me. She shouted and called me names. I was so mad, so I... Olivia, it's okay, you can tell me. I pushed her. I pushed her down the secret hole. A sob catches in Olivia's throat. I called her, but she didn't answer. I was too scared to tell Daddy. So you told Fiona? Olivia nods as tears stream down her cheeks. But she said it was too late, and that Abigail was dead and I killed her. She said if I spoke that I would go to jail, and she said there were lots of bad people in jail. Poor girl. Can you show me where the hole is, Olivia? There. She points over your shoulder. She's over there. You follow her gaze, your heart sinks like a stone in your chest. The well. I pushed her down that hole, except now it's been filled. Olivia looks at you solemnly, looking more vulnerable than ever. So I was right all along. Abigail had been in the well, but by the time we found it, it was too late. Doreen moved her somewhere else. Overhead, a flock of ravens cut through the sky, their iridescent feathers catching the dying light, stand entranced as they swoop and caw overhead. One of the parents knows the answer. I'm certain of it. Your mind clears like clouds parting the sun. It's time to get the truth out of... Shit. I don't know. I mean, is it perhaps possible that during their meditation, Fiona confessed something to Joanna? I mean, I don't see how Nick would know. I'm gonna go with I don't know. I hope that's the right choice. Scan the horizon. Bloom of smoke billows between the trees in the distance, fracturing the landscape. I've cauterized the wound. That's what Doreen said. To cauterize is to burn. Damn it, come on. You run for your car, seeing the smoke. Nick races after you, leaving Joanna floundering in your wake. Joanna, stay here with Olivia. But... Yeah, screw your butts. You and Nick get in the car and you peel over the skid. You put your police driving skills to use, taking the shortest route to the smoke. Nick grips the edge of a seat with white-knuckled intensity, his face pale with fear. You skid to the car to stop at the edge of the path near the allotment. You and Nick get out and sprint down the path. The bungalow comes into view, confirming your worst fears. It's on fire. We're too late. Black smoke blooms with each of the windows, licked by the flames spiraling out of control. No! Nick runs towards the house. Nick, no! You chase after him, the heat is immense, beating you back and making your eyes stream. Let me go, Abby. It's too dangerous. Abby! She might be alive in there. Call the fire service. I'm gonna see if I can get in around the back. Leave Nick as you run around the side. The only points of entry are the windows and the back door. I'll break a window, bust open the back door, bust open the back door. You run at the door, put your full weight into a kick. The door doesn't budge, and you try again. It's no good. Rear back for one more attempt, and then with a deafening roar, the ceiling collapses. No! A sob catches in the back of your throat, drowned out by the hissing, spitting fire. We're too late. And that's when you hear it. The spit of burning timbers and the rage of sirens drawing near a small, pitiful whine. Let Nick handle on. Nick, I need your help over here. Nick joins you, his face ashen. Abigail, was she... He stops as he hears the whine. The color drains from his face as tears spring into his eyes. Abigail! Follow Nick as he makes his way to a small potting shed attached to the main building. Door creaks as he shoves it aside. Oh, Abby. Bed raggled, soot-stained, little girl lays weakly curled into a ball, singed but alive. Nick drops to his knees beside her. Abby, my girl, my little girl. Nick clutches Abigail to his chest, his body racked with silent sobs as the sound of sirens draw near. It's okay, Abby. It's okay. You're safe now. 1 month later. The long, imposing track to Blackwater Farms winds like a snake through desolate marshlands. It's been a month since we found Abigail. The countryside consists of dips and hollows which give the wind a howling quality. A month since the nightmare ended. To your ears, the wind sounds like mournful wailing of a woman somewhere in the distance. Even so, driving back here still fills me with a sense of dread and nervousness. You drive past woodlands bordering a river. The memory of that week will never leave me. You navigate down the dirt track leading to the farm, gravel crunching under your wheels. I broke all my own rules. You arrive at the farm, experiencing the gamut of emotions as if Abigail were my own daughter. You look at the stone farmhouse before you. There's a for sale sign out front. The house really hasn't changed since my first visit. A loose sheet of galvanized metal flapping against the wall somewhere. It still feels creepy. And though less so, anger and despair still permeate the air, as I suspect it always will. You walk across the foot-worn flagstones as you approach the farmhouse. You look up at the same upstairs window you saw Olivia in on your first day. She's not there now. You knock on the door, the heavy metal knocker echoes in the still air. You have expected to see Fiona open the door, as she did so many times. Despite her evil actions, reading Doreen's diary gave me an insight into her mind, her twisted rationale, and her lack of compassion. A part of me feels sad for her, but I'm glad she won't be going anywhere for a very long time. I can agree with that. You hear a noise coming from the back garden, shouting and laughing. You walk around to the back of the house and find Abigail laughing with joy as she rides your Aunt Laura's pony, Toby. Jennifer! You turn to see Olivia running towards you, pink and fresh-faced. She's positively glowing. It's good to see you, Olivia. She tugs on your arm. Come and watch me on Toby. Nick and Joanna turn to greet you as Olivia runs off to take the reins from Abigail. I've never seen little Nick look so well, and Joanna's toned down her appearance for a change. How are you both? Nick puts his arm around Joanna's shoulders. We're doing good, thanks. You haven't went on, like, any TV shows and talked about your social media? You glance at Nick. So she says, but I'm sensing unease from Nick. There's still a lot to figure out and resolve here. Marriage counseling isn't part of my remit, though. Nick looks perturbed by your look. And you? Good. How's Abigail doing? Ask her yourself. Abigail? Abigail runs over to her parents. It's remarkable to see her like this, given all she's been through. She's tough, though. Escaping the house after Doreen lit the fire and hiding in the potting shed. She really saved herself. Darling, this is Jennifer, the police lady. You probably don't remember her. Of course I remember her, Mommy. I spoke to her, remember? Abigail. I see you've been having fun with Toby. I love him. Thank you for letting us borrow him. We're getting our own soon. He's black with a white stripe. His name is Benji. Oh, that's exciting. We thought it was only fair to buy them one of their own. I don't think poor Toby can keep up with their enthusiasm. You may have a point, although I'm sure it's not done him any harm. Right. Right then, little lady, you stink of horse. Time for a bath. Yeah, that for a second there, it was the app, but it gave me like my brain shut off. Nick leads Abigail inside, leaving you and Johanna alone. I was surprised to see the for sale sign outside. We're not moving far. We've bought a place near the town with an acre of land for the pony. Johanna looks at the house. There are too many memories here. It's time to move on. How are you all? Johanna smiles with the most sincere smile you've ever seen from her. Grateful. Thank you for being there when we needed you the most. You've got two very special girls. Have you heard anything from Doreen? Or about Doreen? Joanna's face clouds over. Her betrayal hasn't been easy to explain. The girls are seeing a therapist. Olivia blames herself, but as I've told her, Doreen was very manipulative. If she hadn't told Olivia to keep quiet, we would have found Abby straight away. It's very sad. I feel sick at the thought of what my father did to her. I knew something was wrong, but I wasn't strong enough to face it. Here's the thing, though. You're a little girl. You're a little girl. I don't think she could ever... No, I mean... No. No. I don't see how, and let me know in the comment section below if you actually picked it. I don't think she ever betrayed Doreen. She was but a 10-year-old little girl who saw something she couldn't quite understand. It wasn't her fault. You were a child. Repression was your method of coping. You couldn't comprehend your father's actions. The two of you watch Olivia as she encourages Toby to trot in a circle. I don't imagine the next year or two will be easy, but we'll get through it. I'm sure you will. I'll take off. I just dropped by to check in. Thank you again, Jennifer. Truly, thank you. You give Joanna a smile and the house one last look before turning to leave. You walk the lonely path back to your car as the twilight creeps in. You look out at the misty fields and hear your name whispered on the wind. It sends a chill down your spine. This place, this old village, is a living, breathing entity of its own. I feel its presence deep in the soil when I was in the well. I escaped it that day, but I doubt it's my last encounter with this entity. Maybe next time, I might not be so lucky. Dear Diary, I am not sorry the monster is dead. I am only sorry they caught me. But without solid proof of murder, I'm confident I'll get off. I'll serve a few years for perverting the course of justice, if that. At least I'll have plenty of time on my hands. Time to plan the next birthday surprise. Book complete. Thank you for reading. So yeah, it was a really good book. And damn it, this won't go away. Oh my god. Please? No? I don't want to click it just yet. I was just trying to hide Hades' daughter, but anyway. With that being said, what did you all think? Like I said, let me know if you actually picked that option that she betrayed her sister. I'm not gonna get into it. That's something I don't think I'll ever be ready to get into. Not for a long while. But, and I could, I could tell the story of someone else, but it's not my place. Let's put it this way. This is my belief. When it comes to children and people who do such things to children, you are a piece of just complete and utter garbage. You're a piece of human filth. You aren't even human. You're just filth. And if you're a subscriber and you happen to be okay with that, feel free to unsubscribe. If you feel that, hey, you know, playing with little kids in that way is okay and not condemnable. On this subject, I try and really hard to keep my goddamn cool. Again, I hope that she got off on the murder. I hope that, you know, I hope she did serve her time for what she did to Abigail and things like that, but I hope she got off on the murder, especially for what her father did to her. I'm fully fine with that. I think it came full circle, and she gave her dad what for. it sucks that the sister didn't come forward, but again, she was but a child. She didn't that like she said at the end of that, repression was a form of coping mechanism, and I fully understand that. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Like I said, let me know in the comment section below what you think, what not. If you did enjoy the series, remember to please share the videos, share my channel. I am trying to grow a community here, a community of I hope hopefully like-minded individuals who have a sense of common sense, morality, intelligence, logic, things like that. Um, who, even if we agree to disagree on some things, you can still keep it civil. My God, I've had an issue with that today. There was one person who just felt the need to go off and insult me and just said that they hated me for no reason, other than they just don't like me. And it's like, oh, that's cool. Well, you're not really worth my time. I mean, that's about the truth of it. You're not worth my time, especially if you're gonna go be petty and insult someone. You're just really not worth my time, and you're not worth the effort to put back in. Um, Also, I had description below links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Uh, yeah, oh, man, I tell you, I would love, and for those of you who enjoy this kind of commentary, especially at the end of videos, that's where I mainly try and leave it too, is, not to interrupt the story. Here I'll put a little jab here and there, or a thought or something, or when I'm making a really hard decision, I'll typically talk, but I try and leave commentary to the end of the videos, and I hope that's okay with you folks. It's kind of, when you're in a mission or something, for military or whatnot, and you kind of do your debriefing. That's where I kind of feel like this is. It's our debriefing after such an intense book that I did enjoy. And I gotta say, to the author and to chapters who conveyed it perfectly, congratulations. You actually had me wondering up until the very last few chapters, who had actually done it and what was going to come of it. So congratulations, thank you. I have to say, very well done, very well done. One of the reasons why I love the chapters app. Yeah, misspellings every once in a while, but they do a great job with artwork. They do a great job with the characters. They're doing a great job with these books and the whole 9 yards, and just doing a great job in general. So with that being said, thank you for that, and until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.